Sometimes we're so afraid of making mistakes that we forget to live. And sometimes we're so afraid of being hurt again that we don't want to forgive. Sometimes we're so worried that messes will happen or the kids will break things that we stop being playful. We stop giving them freedom. We stop doing projects. And eventually we just stop dreaming and we stop living our dreams because we're afraid. And a lot of times people talk to me about how they have these dreams, or they want to accomplish something, they want to do something, they want to begin something new, but they don't because they're afraid of failing. And I just want to encourage you right now to do the things that you can do with what you have, and don't be afraid of failing, because failing isn't that big a deal. Okay? Failing isn't a big deal. It's not the worst that can happen. We need to fail. We need to mess up. We need to try. We need to try again. And it really isn't that big a deal if mistakes happen or things don't go as we planned. It's okay. It's okay if life gets messy. It's okay if something doesn't happen the way you imagined it would. It's better that you do it and live it and begin to dream and begin to live those dreams and begin to take those risks and begin to invest in ways that you could only imagine, because there's so much more you can do. And I always say to do what you can with what you have, and don't let your decisions be driven by fear. So, in your parenting, in your homeschooling, in your marriage, in your business, in your life plans, in your adventures, whatever it is, live by faith. Live by the vision you have in your heart of what life is supposed to be and who you're supposed to be. And don't let your vision be clouded by fear. And what is fear? Fear is always a fear of loss. We're afraid we're going to lose something that's important to us, and so we don't live. So, yeah, life is messy. Having a family is messy. Being in a relationship is messy. Homeschooling your kids is messy. It just is, but that's okay. So some seasons of life are messy. Look at my floor. You know why? You know why my floor looks like this? This is why. I'm so blessed. So blessed in this big, crazy, messy life. So go have a messy life. Go have some adventures in your home, because we're all stuck at home right now. Do the things that you envision your life could be and should be, but don't live by fear, and do what you can with what you've got. So many of you say to me, I've always wanted to blah, blah, blah. Well, do it. Just do it. And if it doesn't work out, who cares? It doesn't really matter. We grew up being led to believe that the worst thing you could do is make a mistake, get a bad grade, and fail. But I just want to tell you, you are free to fail. It's okay. I'm raising 15 kids. And one thing that I think is really, really important is to give them freedom to mess up. Give your kids freedom to mess up. Give yourself freedom to mess up. You don't have to be perfect. All my videos, they're just raw. They're unedited. I don't tell my kids to brush their hair or get dressed and try to look nice. I have one kid, she wears pajamas all the time. And okay, I took her out today to get acai, and I had to tell her she had to change out of her pajamas or I wasn't going to take her. But give them freedom to be comfortable, to experiment, to learn, to have fun, and to play. You know, so much of our learning, it doesn't happen with, you know, curriculum and online programs. So much more learning happens through play and experimenting. One way I make it easier for myself to do something new, take risks, be creative, is just by considering it an experiment. So if you want to do something and you want to be brave and you want to try something you've never done before, you want to do something new, look at it like an experiment. And when you're doing an experiment, it's okay to make mistakes because you're going to learn from the mistake and then you're going to do something better, and it's okay. So you have permission to fail. In the comments, let me know what's holding you back. What have you been afraid of that's been causing you not to live your dream? Tell me.